Good morning, Facebook. Well, even though I did not feel like walking this morning, I did get a brief walk in. Okay, right now I'm not sure if you can see it. Um, I I'm in the town of Princeville right about now. Okay, um, Princeville. I'm reading the sign: community established here by freed blacks in 1865, incorporated as Princeville in 1885. Wow, that's history. Okay, but now I'm going to head back home. Feels good out here. Like I said, I really didn't feel like walking this morning, but somehow, when you put them shoes on, they kind of like motivate you. So I was able to get motivated and go ahead on and get my walk in and get it over with. It's kind of early this morning. Okay, so if you haven't, be sure to get your walk in this morning. It's not easy to try to do this thing every morning, but you don't have to work out every day, at least 3 times a day. No, I apologize, not 3 times a day. At least 3 times a week. Okay, 30 minutes a day is really all you need. Okay, make sure you drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Don't overdo it, especially in this heat. Like I said, it feels great this morning. So I like working out early in the morning or late in the afternoon. It's not so humid then. But be sure to get your workout in. Like I said, in order for the heart to get any kind of exercise, you got to move. Move your body. Move around. Don't just sit there. I know it looks like it's easy when you're looking at me working out and seeming as if I got it going on like that. Okay, but it takes discipline. It's not easy to discipline yourself to work out every day. Try to eat the right things. We're trying to stay healthy. As we get older, we get a little bit more serious about our health, and we try not to take it for granted. Heart disease runs on my father's side of the family. Okay, and so it's great to try to keep that blood pumping and flowing in your veins. When we know better, we do better. Okay, diabetes runs on both sides of the family. So we got to try to eat right as well. What I found that when I moved to North Carolina, I found that the eating really scared me here. The eating habits. I know when I first moved here in 1995, the people here are big meat eaters. I'm not saying everybody, but they love the country cooking, filled with a lot of fat. But when I first moved here, it scared me to death because my husband at the time would eat heavy meats in the morning, heavy meats for lunch, heavy meats for dinner, no vegetables. And I'll never forget when I first saw a pig roasted on a barbecue grill. That scared me to death. I called home and told my mama about this pig with the head on it that they had on the grill. She just laughed at me. or whatever, but I wasn't exposed to this type of eating, even as far as like with the vegetables, you know. Don't knock it till you try it, because the cooking is great here. That southern cooking is awesome, but at the same time it can become addictive, you know, because of the fats, you know, that they use in the cooking. They take the collard greens and they smush it up like baby food, chop it up so fine, all it does is slide down your throat. A lot of the veggies to me don't look like what it is. You got to try to figure it out. But now that I've been here for a few years, I've kind of like gotten used to, as far as like the way that the people eat. In fact, when I first moved here, it scared me so bad that I stopped eating meat for about 3 years, because it just scared me as far as like, you know, the way that the people ate here. They have this one restaurant called Abrams. I love Abrams. I don't eat there. I really don't eat out too often anyway, because it's better to cook your food versus to be eating out. But they carry these cheese biscuits. The cheese is so thick. Trust me now when I tell you, it can clog your veins up, you know, if you eat it on a regular basis. So I really stopped eating out a lot in the area, and not just Abrams. I don't eat out anyway, because like I said, I'm on this healthy kick. I prefer knowing what's in my food. A lot of you may not know, salt, sodium, it's not good for you, okay? Salt is the only thing, well, salt contains fluid. It you know, keeps fluid on your body, and you don't want a lot of fluid in your body, okay? And a lot of the greasy foods, the fats that's put in the foods and stuff like that, you want to stay away from that as well. A lot of the breads or whatever, you know, you don't want to be eating all of this thick bread and stuff. It's not what you eat as well. You know, small portion control plays a big key as far as like your health as well. But knowing what you eat as well, that's it looks good, tastes good, you know, but at the same time it's not good for you. I've realized that a lot of the restaurants, or a lot of the foods, contains a lot of sodium, and which the food don't taste like what it should taste like, you know. It takes the real taste out of your food when it contains all the sodium, all the sugars and what have you. So try to stay away from all of that stuff. It's not good for you. It might look good on the plate, and I'm sure that you've been accustomed to all of this salt, but as we get older, you know, I mean, you know better, you do better. So cut that salt out of your diet. It's not good for you, okay? Cut all the starches out of your body, okay? It's not good for you. Too much breads, too much potatoes. These are potatoes that are down here, okay? So too much of a good thing, not always good for you, okay? Anyway, I've had a great walk. I'm on my way back home now. So I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.